everyone out there in YouTube land. Yo, this is Michael Salmon and this is late to the party again. Right. Today is Remembrance Day. For those who don't know, that is Poppy Day. They changed the name, God knows why, but it is Remembrance Day, and that is remembering those who fought in the war, World War II, and commemorating those who died and those who survived. You know what I mean? It's a celebrated day for veterans. And I was scrolling through my tweets, and I came across a tweet by David Lammy. Now, David Lammy, for those who don't know, is a black MP of Peterborough. And he tweeted this, right? This Remembrance Sunday, we pay our respects to those who risked their lives for the freedoms we enjoy today. We remember the brave soldiers from across Britain and the whole Commonwealth, including those heroes from King's African Rifles and the British West Indian Regiment. And that's it. He tweeted that, and there's an image of I think the Black African Rifle Regiment and the West Indian Regiment. Just an image of that, and that's it, right? And I thought, wow, that's nice for a minute. You know what I mean? Yeah, because like at the end of the day, I've been in Britain all my life, and to be honest with you know, when it comes to Remembrance Day and Poppy Day, all I can remember is seeing lines and lines and lines of old white men, white veterans, which, you know, nothing wrong with that. And other people's involvement hardly ever gets mentioned. So I thought, yeah, you know what, man, that was kind of cool of him to do that, just to remind everyone that, you know what, there were other people involved, even Americans to a point. So then I went to, like and share and whatever, and I went through the comments, and that kind of like, whoa. If you'd seen what some of the people had to say about David Lammy's tweet. Now, I don't know if it's because they don't like him, or it's just because they don't like the fact of what he said. But it weren't nice. And I'm surprised by that. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, what was wrong with giving them a shout? You know what I mean? David Lammy, all he's done is given other groups a little shout for their involvement in the war. And some people have a problem with this. You know what I mean? So, for example, some people are saying, let me just have a quick scroll through. Yeah. So why make a colour issue out of this? Yeah. We should remember all of the fallen, whatever the skin colour. That's what one person put. Another person is to specifically pick out those who are brave men is disgraceful, and this highlights your hate for white people. Yeah, we were taught about men and women across our Commonwealth, and for one, are proud of them no matter what their skin colour. Right? There's another one. You know what, right? I'm not even gonna bother to read for half of these tweets here, because it just makes no damn sense, right? But at the end of the day, you have a lot of people here who are unsatisfied with David Lammy's tweet because he's involved, or he's kind of brought up the fact that basically there were black people that were fighting in the war too. That's how I see it. I can't see it any simpler than that. Why do they go? Now the thing is, if you have a problem with that, if you have a problem with him mentioning that, that kind of makes me question your perspectives or your ideals more than it does David Lammy's. You know what I mean? Because that to me is how you whitewash history. Excuse me. That's how you whitewash future history. Because if he hadn't have said it, yeah, I'm sure that 99% of the people out there wouldn't have even thought about it. Yeah, they would have just gone on with the same old, when you look in the media and on TVs and your Good Morning Britons and, your national newspapers and your news reports, and it's going to say, oh, let's not just forget Remembrance Day. All you're going to see is images of old white men with their chests out high and on walking sticks. Yeah, no one's going to be told about, the people, the other groups that were involved won't get a second look. You know what I mean? So if you have a problem with that, or someone highlighting that, then I think the issue is more with you. You know what I mean? So and like I said, for me that's like whitewashing history, because 50 years now, 100 years from now, when your grandkids are doing history, all they're going to learn about is how the World War II was fought by British white men, and that's it. Nobody else, as if they did it all by themselves. Yeah, and them kids in that era, when they're gonna ask, well, okay then, and they're talking to their black friends or their non-white friends, they say, oh, what did your dad do in the World War II? What did your great ancestors do in World War II? Well, we don't know. Nothing, I suppose, because there's no mention of them. You know what I mean? You know where I'm going with that? So for me, if you're going to complain or you've got something negative to say about someone who's going to bring up the fact that other groups were involved in World War II, the issue's more on you, yeah? And I'm not going to say that you're racist or something like that, but that is kind of a racist thing to say. You know what I mean? But you know what, right? I'd like to keep it short and sweet because I've got to get off. And yeah, this is Michael Salmon, late to the party. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share and all that stuff. And let me know in the comments below, do you think that anyone who has something negative to say about highlighting other groups' involvement in the war, do you think they have an issue? Or do you think that it's perfectly acceptable to whitewash other people, whitewash history in that way? Let me know in the comments below. My name is Michael Salmon. I'm out. Peace.